And tell me who you are, who is your spouse, and a little bit about yourself.
All right. I am Izzy. I am married to Robert Kinsey, and we have been married almost 9 years in September.
Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm originally from England.
Hmm.
I moved over here 11 years ago, and Rob's always been a HVAC guy,
Hmm.
and this has been the best company he's ever worked for, by far, for sure.
Um, how long has he officially been here? I know it's been what,
Just
rough
over two
two
years,
years, right?
and I got him his job.
How did you get him his job here?
So he lost his job with his other company because they went bust.
Mm.
Um, and he was kind of wandering around like, oh, I don't know what to do. And actually, so I'm a nanny.
Hmm.
My nanny kids, they go to swim lessons, and one of the mums at the swim lessons was like, listen, I just had a company called Fixed Right and Guaranteed come out to my house and do my HVAC system, and
Hmm.
they were fantastic. You should give them a call.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay. So I called them. I called the guys up here, and I was like, "Are you hiring by any chance?" And they said, "Oh yes, of course. Yeah, absolutely,
Hmm.
we're hiring." And I said, "My husband's really looking for a job, but don't tell him I've called you because obviously you have to get a job yourself."
Hmm.
And they were like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely." So she told me to tell him to email from the website
Hmm.
directly to Roy, and then that was it. He was in for an interview the next day, and he got hired, and he's been loving every day ever since.
That's awesome.
He really does really, really love it.
How has fixed rate and guaranteed impacted your family?
Honestly, just financial security.
Uh-huh.
He gets paid good money, he
Hmm.
gets taken care of, and it's more to the point of like when you go to work and you call your spouse up and you're
Hmm.
like, oh, I'm having such a rubbish day. This has happened. This has happened. Like, I just don't get those calls. I
Right.
get those calls like, yeah, I'm having a great day. I'm working with this guy. They're my favorite. And we
Hmm.
got a dream team happening today.
Hmm.
And I'm excited about doing this job today. And oh, we did this today, which was different. And
Hmm.
so having that positivity from Rob
Hmm.
is great because
Hmm.
he comes home in a good mood.
Hmm.
He's just, generally just happy. And when he feels secure in his job,
Hmm.
of course, then it just makes me feel secure.
Right.
So
You want your spouse to be
yeah,
happy.
so I absolutely love it.
Awesome. All right, next question, if my phone would stop locking on me. All right. What's your favorite memory or favorite memories you've
Oh.
had since he's been here?
Well, Christmas parties for sure. The Christmas parties are fantastic. They're
Hmm.
really fun. I get along with like everybody who
I
works in
noticed.
it. But I think because I'm English and I have my accent,
It's
and
like got
I'm
you
a
the
big
draw.
storyteller. I
Yeah.
like to tell funny stories. Um, and I think because I got such a welcoming vibe from everyone.
Hmm.
When I first met everyone, it was at an end of summer barbecue, the first year Rob worked here.
Hmm.
And I came like dressed up in a
Hmm.
nice dress. I did my hair and my makeup all nice. And then I realized that everyone was just majorly chill. And I was like super overdressed. So oh, okay. And then I told this one story, which is my favorite story. And then I was like welcomed into the fold. And then everyone was just like, oh my gosh, Izzy's funny. And and so I felt very welcome from then on. And so
Hmm.
then, when you get the anxiety when you're
Yeah.
meeting people the first time,
Yeah.
especially your spouse's like boss.
Yes.
And I was expecting to be like, hello, very nice to meet you. And everything's all nice and posh.
Hmm.
And no, it was more of a get in here. We're huggers. And I'm like, oh, I'm a hugger too. So it was extremely welcoming straight away. But by far the get-togethers, the Christmas parties, the end of
Hmm.
summer barbecues. We had a wedding,
Hmm.
like, and it was just all of it was just every single time I'm with the Fix Right crew,
Hmm.
it is the best time. Fun, laughter.
Yeah, this was my first event was
It
the end of summer
was,
party, and I was just I've had jobs in the past that were very traumatizing, especially having been a vet for so
which
long.
is insane.
And they can like anyone here can tell you like they see it in my face sometimes where I'm like,
Hmm.
we're
Hmm.
having fun. What are we doing? And I joked with Chris because obviously we've been
Uh-huh.
friends for years. I straight up looked at him and I was like, I've never been around coworkers that were actually happy at a party before.
Yeah. I'm sorry, they're making noises.
It's fine. Any of the events, any stories, any memories that stick out in particular?
Well, yes, William and Skylar's wedding
Mm-hmm.
was just so fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So we were put on a table. There was a group of us on the table, on this one table, and I think we were laughing so hard about just random stuff that we ended up having people from different tables pulling up a chair to our table. And then we were all just laughing and we were having a good time. But then obviously the music started and we're all dancing, and just like the vibe on the dance floor, just everyone dancing, having just the best time. But it poured with rain on their wedding and it didn't stop the fun at all. It was just, we had one time where it just poured down, everyone got soaked, and then everything was fine again. And everyone was just like, who cares? Bit of rain.
It doesn't hurt on your wedding day.
Yeah. And so like the food was great and everything, but that one time was just the best time. And I just don't stop laughing. I go home and I say to Rob, like, my belly hurts, like my muscles in my stomach are so contracted. So it's like, I haven't stopped laughing in ages. And Rob's like, well, they like you better than they like me. I'm more sociable.
Yeah.
I'm more chatty and more
You have
sociable.
more of the golden retriever energy.
Oh, for sure.
For
I,
sure.
I
I
definitely
got
have
that vibe immediately.
I definitely have that.
Yeah.
I love that. Golden retrievers.
Yeah, it's golden retriever
I'll
energy.
take that.
Yeah. You're just social. You want to say hi to everybody. You
Yeah.
introduced yourself to me as soon as I walked through the door.
I'd heard of you.
Yeah.
Because Rob's like, oh, we've got a new girl called Kelda, and I was just like, Kelda, what a cool name.
Yeah.
It's like Zelda with a K. And he was like, why do you do that? Her name's Kelda. And I'm like, I'm trying to make it fun.
At least you can say Kelda and not Zelda or Roga or Helga.
Helga. I didn't even think of Helga.
Helga is a common one. I'm like, do you hear the G when I tell you my name?
Helga.
Or people are always ask where it's from. They're like, oh, what is that? What's interesting? Why were you named that? I'm like, my mom wanted something different and she picked my name out of a book.
Yep. I have 5 names, so.
Oh, nice.
I'm weird.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then what are you going to miss most about Fixed Right and Guaranteed?
The camaraderie, the Michelle's laugh. 100% Michelle's laugh. Her literal witchy cackle is the best cackle in the world. Roy's pure-heartedness. Absolutely. He lives to make people happy and to make sure they feel safe and secure and looked after. And it's hard to find that in a boss, to be honest, especially when you've got a big company like this. It's hard to find somebody who actually cares about you and wants to look after you.
Yeah.
And Rob's had some health issues in the past, and Roy's always been there for him. How can we help you? Which is just, I will absolutely definitely miss just having a boss that cares about. I mean, my boss is fantastic. My boss 100% cares about me, but in a company vibe, sometimes you just don't get that.
Yeah.
And we 100% get it here.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And I'll miss all the people. I miss all the ladies in the office. I miss all the guys. It'll be sad to see them. Sad to go.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know they're very sad about you guys later. Very, very sad about it.
Just Rob.
Before we had our barbecue, they were looking at me because I do a lot of the filming for the company now because I'm the new marketing person. They were like, you have to make sure you get the story about the Megan before she leaves. Make sure you get the story. Make sure you get that. I'm like,
well, he made me say it in front of everyone.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the story is, but yeah, I will definitely try my best to get it on film.
Oh yeah, and then didn't you get the other story as well?
I did not. That was the one I had already gone outside to do some axe throwing with the rest of the boys.
We're not telling that story now.
No. No, you came out. I remember you came out. It's like I told another story, but Roy was there and it was really weird.
He just took it and he was so brilliant about it. And I was a little bit like, Roy,
it's not a story for the ladies.
To view for you. It's definitely for ladies. And then he was like, it's all right. I'm going to handle it.
I think I'll wipe
And he handled it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Anything else you're going to miss? I know the people, Roy, Michelle.
I'm going to miss the trucks for sure. So being a nanny, we drive around a lot. We are constantly on the road, and every single time we see a Fixed Right and Guaranteed truck, it's Fixed Right and Guaranteed truck, Guaranteed truck, and so we always make a big deal out of it. So yeah, I'm not seeing these massively bright trucks with a superhero on them I'm gonna miss that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to miss everything. I'm going to miss the people, the get-togethers, the atmosphere, the vibe. I'm going to miss everything.
Yeah, everything.
Absolutely everything.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I know they're gonna miss you. Like they were talking about.
Well, we will definitely be coming back to visit for sure.
Next year, next barbecue, next year's Christmas
We're just gonna
party.
rock up.
Yeah, just
like,
show up. Don't tell anybody. Like, oh hey, we're here.
We're back.
We weren't gonna miss this. We flew in just for this.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk in and not say a single thing.
Yes. Yes. Like give me the heads up. So
and then we'll have Michelle squeal.
Yes.
That would be the best.
Just tell me so I can film it.
Oh yeah. That'd be a good idea.
Just shoot me a message and I'll like.
Well, now she's gonna know.
It's fine. I can edit this out. She's never gonna know.
All right then.
That's how good my editing skills are.
Good.
She'll never know about that.
I love it.
I hopefully will remember in a year.
Me too.
Yeah, I think that's all the questions. Anything else you want to let the staff know? Because I know they're going to watch this. Any heartfelt messages you want to let them know?
I love you all. And I'm going to miss you all so much. And then I'm going to bring back a baby one day and be like, I'm going to have a baby. And then I'm going to shove the baby in your faces. As long as it doesn't have a head the size of Rob's head.
Oh.
Because Rob has a very large head.